So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
This one, that ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The offense retains possession.
180.
Goff to the air now. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here we go, play action with Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Slaw. They can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Looking inside the red zone.
First down, Lions.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
The Bears. Williams running out for their next drive. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. An guy with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. And we put everything he's got behind it. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They're going for this. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
4 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Chicago brings out the punting unit.
In punt formation for Bears.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Jukes away from one.
The Lions take
now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. It's a gain of 17.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
Detroit.
On 1st down, it's gone. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. 180. At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Lions with a chance to add to their lead. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking slant route, complete. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 2-yard line.
Now gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st down.
Here's Williams again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Vegas! Yes! Cover!
Williams to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he takes this in. Chicago! The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again.
For the extra point.
They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Lions 14, Bears 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10. At their own
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Bengals come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Jaguars have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Cowboys. And this is the Colts quarterback. He pulls it, and now he's thinking 1st down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. This one's gone to half. They're all square at 17 apiece. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
What is that? Biggie ain't
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Start offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed
Still
up
third
5
down.
yards. Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty.
Punch forward, punch forward. Yes, 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 yes.
To the air on third and long. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to score down Chicago. The Bears come into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Vegas, Vegas. What is
The
it on?
Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Ooh, baby, they were 1 kick away from a tie game, but instead, Brock, they played for 2 in the lead, and this time it does not work out.
I can read you like a book now, partner. You didn't like that decision, did you?
No, sir, I did not. What are they doing?
Well, they're just being too over-aggressive. That's what they're doing. Or they had a two-point play that they loved and trusted, but now
What we're trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
this is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Off now, third and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's getting nothing following the near interception. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
What is it on?
A give right side for Swift. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. We've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. They go with Manungai here. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first down.
Now it's Manungai. And he takes it for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
Vegas, Vegas.
The Bears will
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Space on the right, and he's got room. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. End of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow. The ground. It's Manungai. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. As a result, it's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still.
Down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing 4 points. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, yes.
Back to throw. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. Oh, this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And that's a touchdown. And they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Lions 23.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Jackson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Lions offense returning to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Here we go.
Goff on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
26.
These are the moments.
Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
And it'll be in. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Now Williams finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's another.
All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
On play action, here's Williams. Hits his running back. Chicago touchdown. The Bears claim a 6-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Looking to tack on the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start in. On first down, it's gone. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Remaining in OT. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here he is to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down. A 28-yard gain.
So the Bears come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's Rome Odunze. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bears are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Josh Downs. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Buccaneers have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott